let me finish by highlighting the two biggest challenges in ICD format, and I call it the name challenge and the verticality problem. The name problem and the verticality problem. You don't need to worry about that because the doctor's office will solve that for you and put that ICD code in your medical records, and then you take it from your medical records and you put it in your personal profile. But let me mention it to you. It was solved by the introduction of synonyms by EpatientIndex, copying the idea from this website that solved the problem the same way. I'll explain you what the name and the verticality problem is in a simple way by going to the Wikipedia page of one of my inspiration, ePatient Dave Devenkart. Dave Devenkart became one of my inspiration when I learned about the e-patient movement and I read about his amazing story. When you read in his Wikipedia page, he had kidney cancer, which is also called as renal cell carcinoma, and if you see, it's also called RCC. Let's Google RCC, and I'll show you the power of Google. RCC ICD-10 code. You see that the ICD-10 code for RCC, let me do it again. RCC ICD-10 code, Google finds that it is 64.9, even though the word RCC is not in this page. Search your renal library page. I don't know how to do this algorithm, but it's the best thing. This is the name problem. You are told that that you have kidney cancer or renal cell carcinoma or RCC, but this is the real name. Malignant neoplasm of a specified kidney upset renal pelvis. So it's like the synonym problem for the labs and the symptoms that we already saw, but with another problem, which I call it the vertical problem. If you see here, the same ICD code can be used by all these variations of the disease, including Wills tumor. If we move back to ICD-9, you will see that the verticality problem was much bigger. This is the same disease, and look at the verticality here. In ICD-11, the verticality, I guess, will be like maybe 3 or 4. And this is another code that fixes all this. It's SNOMED, but we're not going to talk about SNOMED because remember that SNOMED is not written in your medical records. So what is the help of the patient community? This is their help. You're going to find the ICD-10 admin, and you're going to find C64.9, and you're going to tell the other patients that the ICD-10 code for this is 189.0, 189.0, and that the synonyms include nephroblastoma. All right. So what happens when another patient is going to use that disease as a diagnosis, thanks to another patient, thanks to the patient community, then it's easy for him to find his disease by the ICD-9 code or by the alias Nephroblastoma. You see, a patient community doing a favor to the medical community. Thank you. This completes your training in ICD codes. Go for your ICD codes. That's the information that can save your life. That is your diagnosis. Nothing about us without us.